you. We have a question from someone in Egypt who's asking via Twitter if there are any scholarship programs that we can learn about through the U.S. embassies.
Yeah, I think Education USA is probably a really good resource for that. So I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about how the centers in each country work with students. I do know that a lot of times some embassies in each country will work with students for scholarship programs through that government. But I think Education USA is really good at guiding students to work with U.S. Embassy for scholarships.
Absolutely. So thank you for mentioning that. Check with your Education USA Center. We have many scholarship programs in different fields.
Today I'm back with a bunch of life hacks on how to study for the test, how to prepare for an exam or something like that. Because I know that a lot of you and me are taking our finals super soon, and my first exam is actually in a week, and that's crazy. I'm crazy studying and revising and all that. So I have found a lot of life hacks on how to make your life and studying easier. So if you're interested, then without further ado, let's get on the video. So the hack number one would be to turn all of your electronic devices off, because they're crazily distracting and they will not let you study at all. Like, I know myself and I know you probably, because who would study when a lot of Instagram and Facebook notifications are like bumping your phone and you're like, oh hey, let me just check Instagram, and boom, you somehow find yourself sitting on your couch and scrolling through your Instagram feed for like an hour or even more. And I know this is super relatable, so better turn it off, seriously. The hack number two would be to drink water, because it's hella important for your brain to function and all that, so better drink it. The hack number three would be to eat the so-called brain foods, which are nuts, lemons, blueberries. What else? Well, basically any seeds, yogurts and such kind of foods, because they help your brain to function and your body to work better, and I don't know how, but they somehow help you to memorize. The hack number four would be to use stickers and highlighters and all those different markers and all that. Just use the goods of our civilization, because those will help you to memorize, to like highlight the most, I don't know, the most needed or the most important things. So use those. Tip number five would be to listen to classical music when studying, because for some reason it helps to memorize and to like concentrate on the subject you're learning. I don't really know how, but it helps. Number six would be to choose the right study hours, and the best ones are actually just before you go to sleep and right after you wake up, because those are the hours when you're hyper productive. The next tip would be to ask your teacher about the exam format, about what you have to revise and all that, because teachers are friendly. They can help you, they can really tell you what to revise, what to focus on, and the exam won't be that hard. A very good advice is to make studying one of your habits, because this way you get used to it and it's not that much of a struggle this way. Give yourself the time to study, don't leave it until the last minute, because this way you won't revise anything and you will not be prepared. The next hack is to organize your working area, your working place, your desk or whatever is that. It should be neat and there shouldn't be a lot of things that can distract you and all that. Like, I mean, only necessary things should lay on your table or whatever, because otherwise you will be distracted by them, or you just won't feel very comfortable because you have to place a lot of papers and a lot of like highlighters and all that on your table. And if you don't have free space, well, you get what I mean, right? And the last advice from me today would be to take short breaks, like around a 15-minute break each hour you study, because you have to let your brain have a little break to relax a bit, because studying all the time, like hours and hours, this can be quite stressful for you and for your brain. So better give you a tiny little break, but be sure to not to expand it to like an hour or two, because this way you won't learn anything. So that's it for this video. Really hope you guys found it helpful and it managed to kind of make your life a little easier. And if you really enjoyed this video, then why not to give it a little thumbs up? A big old thumbs up. Let's think positively. And also subscribe to my channel for more fun videos coming up every weekend. And yeah, see you guys next time. Goodbye!